¿Qué mira, bobo? Anda para allá, bobo.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode here on the So Flow Soccer channel. My name is Matt, your host as always, and today we have a lot of Inter Miami content to talk about. Sorry, I literally just got home like 45 minutes ago, and I had to create a thumbnail and put the put the live out. I didn't know what time I was going to go live, but finally we're here. We're ready to go live and ready to talk about Inter Miami. What's up, guys? We have so much to talk about. We're gonna do some spring cleaning before we get into kind of the meat and potatoes of the show. We're gonna talk about Emerson Rodriguez. We're gonna talk about the training that happened this morning, yesterday, and Inter Miami going to Peru. We're gonna talk about Inter Miami not playing in the U.S. Open Cup. We're gonna talk about Sanllehi being kicked out of the main offices. We have a lot to go over, and possibly. Oh, and we're gonna talk about who is there in Peru right now, getting ready for the game tomorrow night against Universitario de Deportes. What's up, guys? Here, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Ash being the first one saying hello, team. What's up, Ash? Appreciate you being here. Did Sanllehi stink up the team bus bathroom so bad that he got disowned? Apparently, we're gonna get to that. Literally, like it was so random and so out of nowhere with that news. And I talked about it last night on the pod with on Las Garzas with Danny and Chris and Xavier in Spanish in the Spanish show. And it was just so weird. It was so weird. Monkey Man, what's up? Circus, what's up? Francisco, what's up, man? Saludos, muchachos. Bienvenidos. Let's get into it. First off, let's get the spring cleaning out of the way so we can get into the juicy stuff. And the first thing, like I said, is Emerson Rodriguez. Bye, my friend. Thank God. And I say thank God. Obviously, this guy has barely played for us. We actually got some money off of him. Emerson Rodriguez, he signed for us back in 2022. He sold for about 1.5 million euros, $2 million to this Bulgarian side who honestly plays in the Champions League. So that's really good for him, to be honest. But yeah, he went on loan constantly. He took up a U22 spot, and I'm pretty sure he took up an international slot as well. Finally, this guy is gone. We can say bye to Emerson. He is sold. He is gone. That's good money in our pocket. I think that's some pretty good game money in our pocket. So we don't got to worry about. that. Next thing I want to talk about quickly. Inter Miami not playing in the Open Cup. This is great. Honestly, I mean, like who? Not that who cares about the U.S. Open Cup, because I know there's a lot of history with the Open Cup, and a lot of people respect it as a competition. I respect it as a competition. But in the state that Inter Miami are in, we're playing in League Cup. We're playing, obviously, in the MLS. We're playing in CONCACAF Champions Cup. We're going to be playing in the Club World Cup. There is just no reason for us to be playing in the U.S. Open Cup. So I'm really glad that we're not in this competition at all. Like it's going to it's really it's just stupid. It's so stupid. But anyway, I'm glad that we're not in the competition, and it's something that we don't have to worry about. And I literally brought it up to the Baron Heron guys. I was like, dude, imagine like Messi playing at some college field, like for example FIU, like an hour from where I live. Like imagine him playing FIU against Miami FC. Like how would that even work? Like that genuinely wouldn't even be possible. But it's good. It's fine. I'm glad. I'm totally happy with it. The last thing we're going to talk about in terms of spring cleaning is I want to give a huge shout out to the Inter Miami 2 team. I want to give a shout out to them because their schedule was just released. I think it was a couple days ago. Their like season schedule was just released, and I used to go to those games a lot. And back in, that is not the tab that I wanted to share. I used to go to those games a lot. So they're going to be playing. I'm pretty sure they're free. Like if you're a season ticket member, you can attend these games for free. I don't think they've changed that. I really hope so. But they have a pretty good schedule. I mean, like they're always pretty competitive. I think they finished at a pretty decent position this past season. I forget it off the top of my head. But I used to take photos for them. I used to be like a volunteer photographer, and I mean, all of our future guys that are playing in the 2 team could be potentially playing for the main team. So I highly recommend that you guys check these out. All these games are broadcast on Apple TV completely for free if you have it. If not, I believe they also stream it on YouTube as well, on like the MLS Plus or the USL Plus YouTube channel or whatever. But anyway, let's get into the meat and potatoes, guys. We're here. We're here to talk about a couple of things. If Messi don't like you, then you get the boot. Let's talk about it, guys. We have to talk about it because it happened yesterday out of nowhere. The Baton Herons talked about it. I talked about it with them in the Spanish show. We need to talk about Sanllehi being reassigned by Inter Miami. There were news, right? Like we all read the news. Inter Miami reassigned Sanllehi. I can never say his name right. Reassigned Sanllehi to some other building, like somewhere in Miami, right? Apparently, Danny said it was in Coral Gables, so I'm taking Danny's word for it. But this happened literally out of nowhere, and it's because of the fact that he exchanged some words with Lionel Messi, right? And apparently, whatever he said, whenever he wanted to, excuse me, whatever he wanted to say, Messi just did not like. And Messi said, "Anda pa allá, bobo," and "Anda pa allá," and he went all the way over, like across Miami, right? It was so out of nowhere. Sanllehi has been with us for like 6 months, 7 months as like the sporting director or whatever the fuck he is. And he already got the boot from Messi. But I want to focus on what this kind of means for Inter Miami. Does Messi have too much power at this club? And is this good? How should we feel about this situation? Like, I genuinely don't know how to feel because Sanelli just joined. Like he literally just joined the club in his position. We got rid of, or no, we didn't get rid of, but Chris Henderson and I think our like director of scouting left. Chris Henderson obviously left for Atlanta. Our director of scouting went to, I forget his name. He went to San Diego as like a assistant GM or some shit. And we lost like two pretty big guys, and now we have in Sanllehi and like another group of whatever his team is. And now he's gone. And now we have like Messi's godfather or something, or Messi's godfather of football who's taking his place. So I want to see what you guys say before I get into what I have to say, because you guys are saying a lot in the comments here. Sanelli put out Henderson just to get no, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like he literally got fired immediately, like just almost immediately. Yeah, I'm gonna put you guys over here so I can see you guys better. There we go. I wish we could have played the teams competing our Bounty Easy trophy. You're talking about the US Open Cup, I'm assuming, right? Sanllehi got that boost, huh? Got that boot, serious? Got that boot hilariously. He is done worldwide. Everyone hates him. Okay, Mike V, actually, now that you bring that up, before I get to the rest of the comments, literally nobody liked this guy. I don't know if you guys remember. I did a video way back when he actually joined the club for like the first day he joined the club, and nobody liked him. He was like a director or like the manager of football for Arsenal, for Zaragoza, for Barcelona for a bit, and like nobody liked him wherever he went. Like he was absolutely hated. And I guess the only reason why he was really brought in, or one of the only reasons why he was brought in, is because of his connections and his knowledge of managing top teams and seeing if just bringing that experience to Inter Miami. But nobody liked him wherever he went, especially at Arsenal. I heard a lot of bad things from Arsenal fans and even Barca fans. I think apparently the only good thing that I guess he did at Barca was bring in freaking Neymar. But anyway, yeah, so shout out to Mike V for bringing that up. Pablo Velasco says it was planned. Yeah, they said it was what was the word that they used? I want to use the word that they used. It was like predetermined or something. They used some stupid it was, oh yeah, it was, oh, they did use I thought it was some stupid word. Yeah, Raul's move, and I quote, according to these people, what was it? I think it was I think Jorge Mas said this. Yeah, let me share this with you guys. Jorge Mas said this. Jorge Mas said the Raul's move was pre-planned in coordination with the closing of the window at the end of January, and many of the activities that the team has with the Club World Cup, the Club World Cup, World Cup, and other matters pertaining to institutional relations. What? Yeah, no, there's just no way. He literally got the boot because Messi said, "I don't like you. Get out of my freaking office." Maybe Messi sees him like he's La Porta. Oh shit! Imagine, bro. Like, Dude, nobody. I feel like nobody likes Laporta, bro. Nobody likes Laporta. What he's been doing, I feel like what? I'm surprised that he didn't get voted out as president of Barca. I'm not even gonna lie. San Sanlehi, Sanlehi. I feel like I always say his name wrong. Now has an office at the Leon Medical Center, soon to be moved again to again to the bright line green position left by Coco Jean. Yeah, he's on that train with Emerson right now and Coco Jean. That's so funny, bro. Yo, team over players always. The players leave. The team and its fans are eternal. Okay. More Barcelona players going to Inter Miami. Here we go. Okay. Um. Okay. Before we talk about Guillermo, let's talk about one thing. Let's talk about one thing before we move on to Guillermo. Hey, what's up, Soccer Daddy? Um. Mitch said he ruined Arsenal. That's what I'm saying. Nobody likes this guy. Nobody likes him, and we brought him in. Anyways, before we continue with the rest of the comments, what was I gonna say? Oh, shit, what was I gonna say? It was something about Messi. It was about Messi having too much power. I want to ask you guys this in the comments right now. Um, do you think Messi has too much power? In my opinion, I would say absolutely not. There's Messi in his contract somewhere has like a clause saying that he will own part of Inter Miami at some point. He'll be a shareholder. I don't know. He's gonna be like essentially another David Beckham of the franchise. So, and apparently I read somewhere, I couldn't find it for the life of me for this stream, but I really wanted to show you guys. I found somewhere that Jorge Mas said, excuse me, in an interview that he goes to Messi a lot, like for input. But he says it's just for that. It's just for input. And he never makes the final decision based on what Messi thinks. But that, no offense to Jorge Mas, that is complete BS. It's complete BS. Messi has so much influence and so much power, I think, in Inter Miami, and it makes total sense because he's going to be a part owner. So it's like, well, you're the future owner of this club after you're retiring. So it's only right for you to have a say in these decisions. So like it makes a lot of sense when I think of it that way. But I mean, dude, if Messi said get him out of here, like he had to do some dumb shit for Messi to be like, yo, get out of here. But I'm just saying, I just needed to say that. Anyway, Messi will be a minority owner, so he's not going to leave this team in bad shape. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know if he is a minority owner because I don't know if he could be a minority owner and be a player at the same time. I don't think that's how that works. But afterwards, after he's done playing, he will be like a part owner, whatever, like shareholder or whatever. Saneri booty the same day Neymar signs with Santos. Coincidence? I say that's a massive coincidence. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's a huge coincidence. Um, no, obviously, and then he brought this up too, and at the Better Herons, he brought up something along the lines. I don't want to quote him word for word because my memories is better as good as a goldfish. Like he said something about not being the only reason, but I guess like part of the reason why Sanlehi would leave or why they would get rid of him would be because of the failed deal with Neymar. But it can't be because of that. Like it's honestly not because of that. I highly doubt it is because they could always bring in Neymar in the summertime in 2026. Like there's still a chance with Neymar, and I don't think you need Sanlehi to influence that move because like we already have Messi, Suarez, Boosie, and Jordi on the team, and David Beckham's the owner. Like, there's no, you don't need Sanlehi to kind of influence that move. But it does. I don't know. I think it's a huge coincidence. I think it's a hilarious coincidence, by the way. But Arsenal still hasn't recovered. That's crazy. Poor Arsenal, dude. That's why they weren't able to win a league yet. Jorge Mas has reached a legendary level of bullshitting. Oh my god. Everything we do is to make Messi happy. Yes, it's too much. He isn't the owner yet. Yeah, but like we have to make him happy. He's going to be the owner. He's the reason why everybody is watching and honestly really cares about the club. Nobody would care about the club right now if Messi joined, and that's a fact. Like, guys, I was there. I've been a season ticket holder since 2019. This is essentially the start. I was there for the first training session before we were supposed to play LA Galaxy in our home opener. And then COVID hit the next day or like a couple days later. I've been a season ticket member since then. And then even after the lift of COVID, nobody showed up to the games. The games were empty. It was just me. My dad wasn't even showing up to the games. Like it was just me. We had 2 season tickets, and it was just me that was showed up to the games on my own. And then like, and props to the pink and black wall and the supporter section. They were always pretty lively. I mean, like there was always a group of them that always showed up. But dude, nobody showed up to those games, guys. And like I remember I went specifically, I remember so specifically, um, I went to a semifinal. Like I went to a semifinal US Open Cup game against like a USL side. And this was a game that we should have been winning comfortably. So like I was expecting a pretty decent crowd. Nobody showed up. There was like maybe 20 people in the crowd. It was so bad. They were giving away tickets. It was so bad. And then we ended up winning the oh no, we didn't end up winning. I think we lost. We lost to like Houston, I think, or the Open Cup or some shit. Yeah, we ended up losing in the final. But anyway, it doesn't matter. But yeah, the point of me saying that was nobody cares about this team unless until Messi joins. So Messi's here. He's gonna be a partial owner. Then that means like we're gonna do what he wants. Like we're gonna do what he wants because he essentially if if he's not happy, our entire business goes down. You know what I'm trying to say? Like if he's not happy, no, like Miami's not going to succeed, and that's the unfortunate truth. Um, I don't. Okay, hold on. El Bigote says, I don't think it's power. I think it's influence, and only that. He probably says something that the people think it's got. Okay, yeah, no, I mean, absolutely, of course. When Messi says something, you listen, and that goes for anybody. When he talks to the referee's gonna listen. Like when the referee was like, "Yo, you should book that guy," referee like he's gonna book him. Like the referee's gonna book that guy. Whatever Messi says goes, and nobody should be doubting that. Mitch says, I really don't think Messi cares. I can see how this all went down. Idiot was on the bus addressing the team over Mascherano, and maybe Messi told him to stay in his lane. And it was a player and coach bus. Right. No, 1000%. You're 100% right, Mitch. Because, like, this is all speculation, by the way, guys. This is not news. Anybody that's watching this, don't take this as news. This is pure speculation from a couple of fans, all right? Literally, like, Sanllehi just went on the bus when he shouldn't have went on the bus. Like he should have went to his fucking private jet with Jorge Mas and all of them. And he should have just went home. Like they all should have just went back to Fort Lauderdale separately. But I don't know why he was on that bus. But for him to be on that bus and say some stupid shit, he like if he got on that bus, he had to have said some stupid shit. There's no way he would just get on that bus just for the sake of getting on that bus. Like what could you have possibly said in that moment that couldn't wait until like you got to the hotel or whatever, or it couldn't wait until you got to back to Fort Lauderdale or have like a one-on-one or whatever. Like it's complete. Like it's just some stupid shit happened on that bus, and we're never gonna know what exactly happened. Um, but it also happened with Alba and Tata in the dressing room, and Tata decided to retire. Yeah, I mean he's gonna coach at what? At Botafogo or some shit, right? Like he's gonna go. He's in Brazil about to coach, but I mean, no, you're. I mean, like you're 100% right about that as well. Like I'm 100%. I'm convinced. Genuinely, I'm genuinely convinced that Tata was forced out by Messi. He was forced out by the club, and that they wanted to bring in Javier Mascherano, and that was set for a while now. Um, but just to make everybody look good, Tata wanted to step down. Or I guess that just stepped down to make everybody to keep everybody's image in check. I don't know. It's all media stuff, bro. Guys, don't it's all media stuff, and you guys aren't stupid. You guys aren't stupid at all. Clearly, like just from these comments, you guys are not falling for the media bullshit. So that's why I respect this comment section so much. Here, what was the next? Here, we're gonna finish up these comments, and then we're gonna talk about Guillermo. Yeah. it's too much, so better let him leave because he's unhappy and this team will go to the mud. No, I don't say it's too much. Do you think it's too much? Messi is football. Bigote says that. Preach that, bro. Preach it. Big game tomorrow. Big crowd. We're gonna talk about it at the very. We're gonna talk about it at the very end. We're gonna get to this Guillermo talk and just kind of see who he is. I know most of you guys know who he is, but just for everybody who doesn't, we're gonna talk about him briefly, and then we're gonna get into the game. Who's gonna be there? Like what players are gonna be there, and things like that. I don't want to take up too much time because I know the Banner Herons are gonna be live in a couple of minutes. It's true. Messi's not happy. I don't see the team. Yeah, exactly. Right. Of course. The source is Caressel. If you guys were here in the Better Heron show, like you guys know that inside joke. Apparently, it's always sources say the source, and everybody and people says it's Gressel. Gressel spilled the beans, dude. Gressel not be able to do any more podcasts with fucking Zealand. That's so funny, bro. Okay. Let's talk about this guy Guillermo. Let's talk about Guillermo just a little bit. Let me just show you guys a picture of who he is, even though you guys know. But just for the people, like I said, just for the people who don't know who he is, let's try to get an image pulled up for you. And here it is. So this is a Guillermo Hoyos. If I could actually get it in full screen, that would be amazing, right? Okay, whatever. That's we're just gonna go with this picture. Well, this is Guillermo Hoyos, right? This is a kid. This is a guy that he started. Well, he was a player first of all. He was a player. He played for Real Madrid B team. He played for Boca. Um, he played for Everton on loan for a season. He played for Chacarita in Argentina as well, and then he finished off his career in Tolima. For his managerial career, he went to Barcelona and managed their B team. Then he went all over the world. He was managing teams all over the world, and Chile, Mexico, like literally everywhere. He went everywhere. And now, as soon as Messi joined the club in 2023, he became like the director of like academy, whatever the fuck his title was, right? Like the director of the whatever the fuck of the academy. Like he was like some director of the academy. I forget the title off the top of my head. But so yeah, this is Messi calls this guy his football godfather. So or like his footballing dad, I guess. I don't know. Apparently he's helped Messi a lot, like when he arrived at Barca at a young age, and he was always with him. Messi says he was always with me. He was showing me things and brought me to where I am today in the first division. I'm grateful that he is my footballing godfather. So now he's gonna be running the show now, which is crazy because I mean, like this happens all the time. Like you can become a coach and then like become like a GM, an assistant GM, a president, a director of football, whatever. Like it happens, right? But this is essentially the first time that this guy, Guillermo, is taking on a pretty big role. I mean, like yeah, he was the director of of Inter Miami's academy, but now he jumped from the director of the academy for like what 7 months, and then all of a sudden now he's running he's the director of whatever the fuck for Inter Miami. So it's really um not odd, but like it's a huge jump. I feel like it's a huge jump going from like coach, director of coach for like 20 fucking years or some shit. He was a coach for however long. The director of the Inter Miami Academy because of Messi, and now he's going to be the director of like Inter Miami like negotiations or whatever. So it's a lot to take in. I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, like Messi likes him. Messi really likes this guy. So that's why he's here. Like that's exactly why he's here, and we're just gonna and hopefully he just does a good job, right? I mean, like I don't know what you guys think about about this. We predict the starting 11. Yes, I will. As soon as we're done talking about Guillermo, we're gonna predict the starting 11. Don't worry about that, Thomas. We got you. The source is Messi's godfather. I think. Yeah, no, it's yeah, I don't know how you guys feel about this guy. Like we don't know anything about him. Like we don't know like what he's capable of, the connections he has, the experience he has in terms of like how he can manage this team. But let's just hope. I literally have nothing to say. Like let's just hope that he does a good job. I mean, like if he's Messi's footballing godfather. I mean, Messi has to have some at least some sort of trust in him to do the right thing. And I mean, like, I guess Messi didn't have any trust with Sanllehi. He didn't have any trust maybe with Tata Martino, or whoever else was on the board. So that's why he's here. So I'm happy because Messi brought him in. And if Messi brought him in, that means it has to be good. Like, Messi's not going to bring in some bum that doesn't know what he's doing. Messi's going to bring in somebody who is trustworthy, he's reliable, and shit like that. So I'll take it. Let's take it, and let's just kind of move on. Do you guys have any thoughts about this? Doesn't really look like it. I feel good if Messi voted for him. Yeah. So I think we can all agree. We can all essentially agree on this thing. Now, let's move on to what we're really here about, guys. What we're really here about is Inter Miami versus Universitario de Deportes en Peru, mañana a las 8 de la noche, Eastern time. So, or local time, Peruvian time, whatever you want to call it. Nobody ever figured out where to stream it. They came, actually, this was so stupid. Inter Miami posted an article today, like an hour and a half ago, and I'm like, really? Like, you decide now of all times to post this? Like, you could have posted this a while ago. You could posted this a week ago. But Inter Miami carries on with the Clubs Americas preseason tour. We present the fans worldwide on how they can follow along the teams during the matchups in Latin America. So Wednesday, the 29th at 8 p.m. against Universitario de Deportes in el Estadio Monumental in Peru. So if you're in the U.S. or in Canada, you can watch it on the Inter Miami website for free, intermiamicf.com. If you're in Peru, Latina Televisión or Gold TV. And if you're anywhere else in the world, you can watch it on the One Football app. That's extremely convenient. So if you're here, which most of you are in the United States, go to intermiamicf.com and you'll be able to watch the game completely for free. So if you don't have Apple TV or whatever, literally you could watch it right here. And the same thing goes with the rest of the friendlies from here on in. So against Sporting San Miguelito in Panama, that's on February 2nd at 5 p.m. That's going to be streamed also on the Inter Miami website. And on my birthday, February 8th, against Club Olimpia Deportivo, that's also going to be streamed on the Inter Miami website. So you guys don't have to worry about missing these games. They're all going to be streamed for free here on intermiamicf.com. With that being said, let's talk about who is actually going to be, or who is there. Who is actually there in Peru. So people are saying it is reported, sources say, however you want to put it, it's sources say that Ustadi is there already, getting his visa, trying to get his visa work done. Ustadi is there, and Tadeo Ashend is there, is what people are saying. They're getting ready, and like they're getting their visas and they're getting all that shit situated. Don't know if anybody else heard anything else in terms of those news, but that is what we've been hearing. Now, in terms of who's going to play, that's a completely other story, right? Let's see what you guys have to say in the comments here. I hired Paul Pogba for public relations director. Yeah, we should hire, bro. Pog was just going to be high on drugs the entire time, bro. That guy is just going to freaking do whatever the fuck drugs he was doing when he was playing at like Juve or whatever, or United. Anything on the visa situation? Yeah, so Ustani's gonna get his visas pretty soon. That's why he's in Peru right now, and Ashind is gonna get his visa pretty soon as well. So they should be the first two getting their visas. It's honestly insane how long this is taking. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like the visa situation shouldn't be taking this long. Like, I don't know. Like this, it shouldn't be taking this long for the players to receive their visas. Don't know exactly what's going on or what the holdup is, but they really got to get on it, because there's just no way that it's taking this long for the visas. But anyways, But they landed. They're in Peru right now. They landed. Actually, look here. Let me show you guys this. This actually just came out by All About Argentina. Luis Celeste Talk. Thousands of Peruvian fans are waiting for Messi and his team to arrive before tomorrow's friendly match. And this is Messi, I guess, like on the bus. I don't even know where this shit's at. This is so. Yeah, I guess he's on the bus. Yeah, I don't know. It's if you guys can see that, that's so funny. But where the heck is Falcon? Where the heck is Falcon? Sources being Gressel. No, absolutely. The source is being Gressel. And but Falcon, okay, you know what I think is delaying Falcon so much is the fact that we don't even have an open international roster slot yet. So I don't think Inter Miami is going to be confirming the signing of a Maxi Falcon until we actually get an international roster slot, because we have 11 confirmed. We have 11 confirmed international roster slots, and we already have 11 players taking up those slots. Excuse me. So if we bring in Maxi and we're not able to get an international roster slot, then we're screwed. So I think Inter Miami are just waiting until we do, and then they'll be able to confirm the deal. Hopefully they can find one pretty soon. We already had 2 last week. We already bought 2 international roster spots last week. Don't know. There should be another club that wants to sell their international roster slots. So many, like it happens all the time, but it is what it is. We need more international roster slots. Yeah, exactly. Bigote knows what's up. Segovia y Falcon. Yeah, so we're missing a slot for Segovia, and we're missing a slot for Falcon. Actually, I have a spreadsheet. I have like an unofficial spreadsheet that I showed you guys this last time, but I'll show it again if I can pull it up. This is the spreadsheet that I made. I don't know how legible this is for you guys. I think you should be able to read it. Yeah. So I have, not including Facundo Farias, is still taking up an international roster spot until he's officially sold. He hasn't been officially sold to Estudiantes, even though there's been many reports saying that he has been confirmed. But so we're just going to include him in the count because he's still in the club. So we have Facundo Farias, Redondo, Jordi Alba, Lionel Messi, Luis Suarez, Chelo Engantes 6, Sergio Busquets, Toto Aviles, Gonzalo Lujan, Segovia, Tadeo Allende, that's 11, and then Ustari. That's 12. That's 12 players. That's 12 international players. And then if we bring in Falcon, that's 13. If we sell Facundo, that's back down to 12. So we still need one more slot. I think we have 11 because we started out with 8. And all MLS teams start out with 8 in the beginning of the season. And we accumulated 3 over the course of now in the offseason. When we sold Campana, we got 1. And then last week we traded GAM money for 2 slots. I think one was Portland, and I forget what the other one was. It doesn't really matter. But if they are announced, they should at least be able to train. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even know the rules to that because they're probably training offsite. I'm going to be honest with you. They probably are having unofficial trainings. I wouldn't be surprised if Allende and all these guys, oh shit, I hit my mic. My bad. I wouldn't be surprised if all of these guys are training off site somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Zero shock at all. But they can't be allowed because they don't have their visas from FIFA, their actual visas to be able to play. So visas taking long because of the Trump new policy, I guess. Sure. Yeah, I thought they would have them by now. Yeah, there's been a lot of changes. Yeah, no, I guess you could say that. I honestly didn't really think about that because obviously we don't talk about politics on this channel. But yeah, no, that could definitely be a pretty valid reason why they don't have their visas yet or why it's taking so long. But I guess before they also had pretty good connections, and I guess they don't anymore. But anyways, but yes, that's how many players that we have on international roster slots. We have a total of 12 players. And if we bring in Maxi, that's 13. If we sell Facundo, that's back to 12. So I'm assuming that we're going to be sending Facundo, but he's been training with the club. So at this point, he's still an Inter Miami player. Um, what I really want to see, dude, like I honestly can't wait for these new guys to fucking get on the field and start playing because I am in desperate need of seeing how they could perform for Inter Miami. I'm just so excited, so eager to see them on the pitch and play for us in this system or in this our new system. I'm also super excited. I don't know if they're actually going to play, but I want to see like the new draft picks get some game time. I want to see more of our academy players get game time and stuff like that. I also I want to see Yannick Bright more. I know he played last time off the bench, but I want to see Yannick Bright. I want to be able to see Noah. I want to see Noah Allen again in the center back. I want to see how consistent he can be in that center back spot. I want to see Fafa again. I thought Fafa did okay for his debut last time out in that friendly against America. I want to see. I just dropped my thing. Just dropped my scarf. But who else? Like I just want to see some good football, guys. I'm not gonna know what to expect in terms of what Universitario is gonna bring to the table. Um because obviously I don't watch the Peruvian I don't watch Peruvian ball. I'm not an expert on Universitario. And we're gonna save the previews, the game previews, like official previews for like the regular season and for CONCACAF Champions Cup and Leagues Cup and stuff like that. So for the Sporting Kansas City game, there will be a preview, there will be a post game reaction and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, no, I'm really excited to see them play. I really want let's get into a starting, let's get into a prediction. Let's get into a prediction, starting 11 prediction, and then we can wrap up the stream with that. And then we'll wrap up the stream with the predicted final score. And then and then let's all migrate to the Battered Herons podcast, okay? All right. So starting goalkeeper for tomorrow night, I think it's still going to be Rocco. I mean, like, it definitely could be Ustadi, but I want to see Rocco again because I feel like, I don't know how everybody feels about Rocco, but we had this conversation on the Las Garzas Spanish show on the Better Herons. And, everybody was just they were just making like these funny ass comments about Rocco. And I'm like totally backing it. So I'm saying that Rocco's going to be starting. I think the back four is going to be the same as last time. I think Jordi Alba is going to start there with Noah Allen. I want to see Martinez get a start. I don't think he got the start last time. I think Noah Allen got that start. So I think I'm going to see actually, but Martinez or not Martinez. Aviles did score. I want to see the same back four. I want to see the same back four with Alba, Noah Allen, um, Aviles, and then Chelo. But dude, I really want to see like Tyler Hall or some shit. Like I really want to see like Tyler Hall playing right back, or like I want to see like Boatwright like start, like make a start, but I feel like it's just not going to happen. If they do play, it's all going to be in the second half. But I think essentially we're going to go in to this game in the same way that we're going to do the same way we went in with the America game. Same people, same starters. Gressel honestly might take that right wing spot. Like if we do play that 4-4-2 instead of Taylor. I just want to see how Grasso can play on the wing with Messi in the middle, like as a cam. And then I want to see Cressel play at that right mid with Messi at the striker position when they go into that defensive shape of 4-4-2. I just want to see how that is again. Um, but anyway, so I want to see that. And in terms of okay, so instead of doing like a predicted lineup, because I swear to God, I think the predicted lineup is literally going to be the same thing as America. I want to see let's talk about the players that should be playing that I think we need to see play. And like I said, Tyler Hall is definitely one of them. We need to see Yannick Bright. We need to see Yannick Bright touch the field and play for like a pretty decent amount of time. I also really want to see what's his face? I want to see Leo Afonso. I want to see Leo Afonso get some pretty good minutes. I want to see David Ruiz get some pretty good minutes. I want to see like I need to see these guys play. Redondo, I need to see. We need to make sure that Redondo has a better game because he didn't. I don't think he did that bad last time. But it honestly it could have been a lot better. And the same thing with Chelo. He didn't have. I don't think he had a good game last time out. But like I said, it was only the first game, so we're not really being overcritical. I want to see a good game from Redondo. I want to see a good game from Chelo. I want to see a good game from Fafa. I want to see a good game from either Robert Taylor or Gressel, whoever ends up playing in that right wing, right mid spot. Guys, we need a backup left back. Now that I'm looking at the team last time, like this is like here. Let me show you guys this. Like this is how we lined it up last time. We need a backup left back. There's no way that we're going to be playing Jordi Alba the entire time on that left back position. I know we could play Noah Allen there, but it's like, dude, we need to. If Noah Allen's going to be playing left back, like sit Jordi out for a half or something, and let Noah Allen kind of take that left back spot because at this point, like we just don't, we can't. Like, we just don't have a left back unless we bring somebody from the academy, which I highly doubt we'll do. But anyway, Frey, if he's available, he's not going to be available. There's no shot he's available. Frey, what we did hear about Frey is that he's doing really well in training. Um, he's doing really well in training. He's developing well, and developing well. He's recovering well from his injury, and he's been recovering pretty nicely and really rapidly too. Like he literally sustained that injury like a couple of months ago, and he was out for almost the entirety of last season. And now like he like back a couple of months later after like going through that same injury. So it's very impressive. We have to make sure we don't rush Ian Frey. Like we need to keep him so sacred and just not force it. Like we can't force it, especially with these friendly games. If anything, I think the best thing for Ian Frey is to get some minutes for the second team, to get his feet wet again. Like I just don't want him playing at that high level, consistently to the point where it's like, where like we're just risking him of getting injured again. So hopefully that doesn't happen. But other than that, dude, like what are we trying to say? Like what are we saying is going to be the final result for this game? I think Inter Miami should be winning this game, no matter what. I mean, I know this is like one of the better teams, if not, well, they won the league last year, Universitario de Deportes. These guys won the league last year in Peru. They're one of the most successful Peruvian clubs in the nation. We're playing in front of 80,000 fans, and Messi has played in this stadium before. So it's going to be really, really exciting. I really hope that Inter Miami could score 3 goals. We're probably going to concede. I think it's going to be like, I think a lot of goals are going to be scored. I think it's going to be like a 3-2 kind of win. Um, like I want to say like a 3-1, but I'm going with 3-2 because I feel like Rocco's just gonna let another goal or another ball like slip through his hands. It'd be good to saying 3-1 for Inter Miami CF. Monkey Man is saying 4-1. We are destroying them. Not gonna lie, I love that confidence. Yeah, no, I mean, I definitely think we're gonna be. I think we're gonna be feeling good. I mean, but Universitario is going to be going into that game like really, really playing for pride. So I don't think they're gonna hold back. I genuinely don't think they're not gonna hold back until Messi is subbed off the game. Like as soon as Messi comes out of the game, it's gonna be like the America game. Everybody's gonna come off and like they're just gonna play the rest of the time like that. So honestly, I'm predicting a 3-2 win for Inter Miami. I think it's going to be a pretty high scoring game. I think it's going to be going both ways, to be honest. Bigote changes his thing, um, his prediction, saying that he wants a Rocco. He's predicting a Rocco clean sheet with 3-0. I love it. I love it. The Rocco clean sheet is crazy, dude. Like I told the Banner Herons like they need to come up with a Rocco shirt, bro. Like if they're not gonna do it, I will. I don't know how to do shirt designs, but I will buy a Rocco shirt. If you want to win or do you want the academy players to play good minutes? You can't have both. We can definitely have both because we have good academy players, bro. We have good academy players with Tyler Hall, with Morales, with Leo Afonso. Like we have good academy talent. And if the academy, if they could play the second half, like the majority, like what they did last time. If they could play the majority of the second half, and they honestly held their own pretty well, then that's good minutes for me. And it honestly is something that Drake could never do. That's something that we struggled all last season. But yeah, maybe. Hey, we haven't seen we honestly haven't seen an Inter Miami clean sheet in so long. So if Rocco can do that, if Rocco can hold up a clean sheet, I want him to be our starting keeper. And I said it here. I said it here. If he can hold up the clean sheet, I want him to be our starting keeper. Cremaschi is back to. Oh yeah, no, you're right. I forgot about Cremaschi. I thought he was gonna. I forgot he came back from the camp. But yeah, no, he's back. I'm really excited to see him play for us because he's been looking good for the U.S. And Drake's obviously not back because of his mysterious injury. But but yeah. But anyways, guys, we're gonna wrap it up there. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I know it was very last minute, and like literally, I just got home from work, and I had to like put the thumbnail and stuff together and all the details. Tell Danny, tell that to Danny. I'm gonna, dude. Listen to me. Let's all go to the Batter and Heron show right now, and we're just gonna spam like Rocco comments. Let everybody just spam Rocco is the starter. Like Rocco is a starter. Rocco is the starting goalkeeper. Let's all go to there. Let's all go to that their show and comment. Rocco is our starting goalkeeper. Okay, we're all gonna do that right now. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the SoFlo Soccer channel. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and hope to see you guys Wednesday night for the post game reaction for Inter Miami versus Universitario de Deportes. I'll see you guys then. Everybody goes to the Baron Herons. Go show them love. Go type in their comment section that Rocco is my keeper. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow night. I appreciate it. Have a great night, guys. Oof, I can't talk. See you guys.
¿Qué mira, bobo? Anda para allá, bobo.